Hey y'all, we're back. Happy Friday. Today we have Ren, and the song title is Hi Ren. I could not find a ton of information on Ren. I don't think he has an official Wikipedia page, but I did find an article from Daily Mail. Excuse me. And so this is a kind of a crazy story. This guy Ren, I think he does rap, and but he can also sing, and he plays the guitar, and he said he played multiple other instruments. I don't know what those are. So he's a talented guy, and I think that he's been making music since at least like 2008, 2009, somewhere around there. Because so let me tell you the story. So in 2009, he woke up one day and he felt like he had the worst hangover ever. But he didn't drink. You know what I mean? He just woke up and just felt terrible. And so that's when it started, like the illness, and that continued to linger and to eventually just slowly get worse and worse. But he kept making music, practicing, performing at that time, and he got a deal with Sony in 2010 to make an album. And at that time he was still feeling terrible, and it got so bad that he ended up not being able to do it because he ended up being basically bedridden for I think like 23 hours a day on most days, he said. And this went on for years, and he eventually, well, he got wrongfully diagnosed first with, I think, bipolar disorder, depression, and something else, because in addition to his body just feeling absolutely horrible, he was having anxiety attacks, just mental things going on. So it was really bad. And then in 2015, I believe it was, he finally got properly diagnosed, and he has Lyme disease. And so with Lyme disease, my understanding is that if it's not treated, you just keep it and it just stays with you and lingers, and you just always feel terrible. And so I think as of 2016, he was saving money to go to the United States to a specialist to address the Lyme disease and potentially cure it. So I could not find any definitive information if he still has Lyme disease or how he's doing at this point. I'm assuming he must be doing pretty well because this video came out 2 months ago. And that's crazy, man. This is so. Let me tie this into the lyrics of this song. This song looks to be about it's mental warfare. So it's Ren and Ren. It's like two characters in your own brain, like the yin and yang, the angels on your shoulders type of thing. And it's going back and forth between the two. And basically, what I'm picking up from it is one of them it's the voice of self pity, self doubt. Yeah, go ahead and do the drugs, get drunk. Be a loser, take the easy way out. You know what I mean? It's like that type of thing. Like stop progressing in life, stop doing that, just be lazy and be depressed and be nothing. Basically, that's what I took from one voice, and the other one is significantly more positive, and it is more like, no, I'm gonna make it, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And again, I don't know if he's a rapper or a rap singer, maybe more similar to someone like Drake. I'm not really sure about that, but he plays the guitar, and I don't know what other instruments, so I don't know. But basically, so anyway, that life journey that he has, that illness and that sickness, because they said that he worked out 6 days a week, prior to when that illness started to get really bad. And I saw some pictures of him from then. He looked like a really fit guy. Then they showed some pictures of him laying in the bed, with the illness, and it does look like he had shriveled a bit, and he just looked like he was going through hell, man, for real. And so I think that this song is tied to that life experience, and I think he's going to be kind of explaining, in a sense, a lot of the mental warfare and emotions that he's felt, like dealing with that illness, even potentially dealing with, just people on the internet. I think there's a part in there where they say something about him, like stealing Eminem's music, or your wannabe Eminem or something like that. So there's indications that this is going to be a rap song. So that's cool, man. Anyway, I'm ready to hear this. I want to see his take on this, and if I am right, if this is tied into that life experience. What someone who's been through that, like, what is their perspective? We learn from perspective, and I always want it. So let's go, man. Let's let's get going here. Okay, yeah, he's definitely setting a mood here, especially with that intro and that guitar playing. I like it. I like where this is going. I like the ooh. I definitely like that as well. He's got a unique look to that haircut that almost looks like something from like Peaky Blinders. But yeah, let's go, man.
Hi there, Ren. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ren, are you pleased to see me? It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill.
Okay, yeah, I like this. I like the back and forth, and it reminds me of, excuse me, of DMX. I don't remember the name of those albums. I think there was 3 albums, and they came out from like 96 to 99 or 2000, somewhere around there. And they all had a song with that guy Damien. It was like a demon, like DMX's demon, I guess. Like, and they're going back and forth. This kind of reminds me of that in a sense, and I think it's just really creative and fun, and especially to really give a visual of that mental back and forth, that we all experience. So that's just it's just creative, man. This is cool so far.
Skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect to always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. Fucking dumb boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not.
This is wild, man. It's a song, but it's a story unfolding before us, and I just have to assume that this is like he's being very honest lyrically. Obviously it's him and him, Ren and Ren, but I think that this is like coming from his heart and the way that he's putting that out there. Because yeah, if you're bedridden for years, like you were making it, you signed with Sony, you were doing so well, and but then all of a sudden now you're just sick. Like I think he was like roughly 25ish around that time, and just to be so sick like that and to not be able to make the album and all that, that's crazy, and to have to just lay in bed and think about that, like feeling like you have a missed opportunity. That's crazy, man. Let's go.
Hey, where's your interview with Oprah? Wow, your Grammys ran nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ren, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done.
Man, I'm afraid to pause it. I don't want to interrupt him or mess up the flow of the song, but I don't, like, there's no breaks, This is just a different level of communication. It's everybody can relate to this song. Maybe not everyone has been through his specific struggles, but I think basically everyone at times in their life they struggle with self-doubt and with that negative voice coming in and just attacking you. I know I've dealt with that so many times in my life. It just seems like one of those things that never goes away, and One of the best things that I can recommend to anybody is, listen to David Goggins about like staying hard and about people and perception and your perspective on life. It can really help out a lot. But yeah, man, this guy, this is just a whole different thing, man. Let's go.
By acknowledging this song, Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar, Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore.
Okay, so I have to assume that the internet was attacking him like they do many people for just any number of reasons, basically saying that he's just copying people's music and that like he's a fraud. That's what the insinuation seems like to me. So, and I can see, especially when you're young, like, or it doesn't matter how old you are, just if you have like thousands or hundreds of thousands, millions of people just attacking you and slandering you, I'm sure that has to be psychologically intense. All right, let's go, man.
Other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. Fuck you, I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves, and I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your fucking god complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to ask for you, say it instead of downplay it. Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus. Fuck you, I'ma fucking kill you, Ren. Well, fucking kill me then, let's fucking have you, Ren. I'ma do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to doubt my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash, I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender. When standing in front of my solar eclipse, my name is stitched to your lips. So you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal, feeble and normal. You wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren.
Dude, that's serious talent, because it's not just music, it's theatrical. He's making a point. He's bringing that character and those specific emotions that he knows so well out to the world for everybody to see. That's what I'm picking up from this. Like, this is a real performance, and he really means it, and this song does mean something to him. So I can absolutely appreciate that. All right, let me go back just quite a bit.
Chaos that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of ends. I am you, you are me, I am you, Ren. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower at the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs, that I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that make to be strong. And when I am gone I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois minted different side.
this is a different type of music. I've never heard anything like this before. I've been having a lot of those experiences lately. It's like a play, you know what I mean, or like a movie almost. The way, just everything about him, the way he's playing, the sound of his voice, his vocal control, the emotion that's conveyed when he is singing or speaking, feels very authentic. And I don't think that you can perform in this manner unless you have suffered as he has suffered. I think it would be incredibly difficult, even for like a top tier, actor musician. Yeah, this is just fun, man. Let's go.
When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real...
Okay, so yeah, so he was 17 when that happened. Like to be that young, and to have that happen, that's absolutely insane. So that has this, yeah, this, I think this song is very deeply about that experience. It just has to be. But let me stop interrupting this guy.
I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax. And I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
Man. Yeah, that was that was deep. It was poetic. It was meaningful. And when someone has had that type of experience, again, you have to factor in it wasn't just illness. You have a young, in shape guy that goes to the gym 6 days a week. He's very musically talented. And then all of a sudden he gets this sickness, and then soon after the sickness, then he signs a deal with Sony, but he continues to get more and more sick. I can't imagine, 10 years of that. That's intense. So I'm hoping that he's cured or he's getting great treatment now. That's I can't even imagine to have to live with something like that forever. But shout out to this dude, Ren, man. That was so different. That was I don't know. I can't, you know what I mean? It's like we've been seeing that a lot lately. It's just these artists that just seem to come out of nowhere, and then you see them, and it's just like mind blowing in a sense. That was I don't know, man, just unique, and just, especially with the British vocals and the accent and everything, it really brought something extra to it. But yeah, I liked it, man. Yeah, if you guys have any more recommendations on Ren, please let me know. Any information you want to give me about him, or if you guys know a website that is at least some type of Wikipedia so I can learn more about him, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, man, that was a great song, and I'll see you guys on the next one.